Have you ever wondered why some people seem to weather life's storms with calm and grace? Could it be because they follow the timeless wisdom of Stoicism? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers guiding principles that can help us navigate through life with serenity and fulfillment. These principles, if applied, can transform our lives, providing us with a sense of control, acceptance, and peace. Today, we'll explore these principles together and discover how they can change our lives. The first Stoic principle is all about understanding what you can control and what you can't. Imagine you're planning for a picnic and you've got everything sorted out, but then the weather decides to throw a curveball and it starts pouring rain. Can you control the weather? No, you can't. It's beyond your sphere of control. Similarly, getting stuck in traffic when you're running late, can you control it? Absolutely not. These are external circumstances, unpredictable and beyond our grasp. But here's where the Stoic principle swoops in. It tells us to focus on what we can control, and in these situations, it's our reaction. When it rains on your picnic day, do you sulk or do you switch to an indoor game plan? When traffic jams your routine, do you stress out or use that time to listen to an audiobook or podcast? Remember, the only thing you can truly control are your thoughts and actions. The second principle is acceptance. Life isn't always fair, but we can choose how we react. Imagine trying out for your school's football team, spending hours honing your skills, only to find out you didn't make the cut. Or studying tirelessly for a test, only to score less than you'd hoped. It's easy to feel disheartened in these situations, to let disappointment cloud your vision. But here's where acceptance comes into play. Acceptance is not about surrendering or admitting defeat. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation and choosing how you respond. You didn't make the team? Fine. Take it as an opportunity to work harder, to improve. Your test score was lower than you'd like? Accept it. Learn from your mistakes and strive to do better next time. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means understanding life's challenges and facing them head-on. The third principle is perspective. How you view a situation can change everything. Let's consider the classic example of a glass of water. Some might say the glass is half empty, focusing on what's missing. Others might say the glass is half full, emphasizing what they have. Both are looking at the same glass, but their perspectives are different. It's not just about glasses of water, though. This principle applies to all aspects of life. When faced with a challenge, do you see it as an insurmountable obstacle, or do you see it as a chance to grow and learn? When you experience a setback, do you see it as a failure or as a valuable lesson? Your perspective, the way you choose to view your experiences, can transform your life. It can turn problems into opportunities and obstacles into stepping stones. So, remember, your perspective can turn problems into opportunities. The fourth principle is objective judgment. It's all about seeing things as they truly are. What does that mean? Well, consider this. Have you ever looked at a situation and jumped to a conclusion before knowing all the facts? That's the opposite of objective judgment. Here's a simple example. Imagine you see someone reading a comic book and you immediately think, oh, they must be immature or not serious about life. That's a rush to judgment. Maybe that person is an artist studying the illustrations or a teacher exploring new ways to engage students. Objective judgment is about stepping back, gathering all the facts, and then making an informed decision. It's like being a detective. You don't jump to conclusions based on the first piece of evidence you find. You collect all the evidence, analyze it, and then make a conclusion. Objective judgment allows us to make wise decisions based on facts, not emotions. It's not always easy, but it's an important principle to practice. The fifth principle is inner peace. This is the peace that comes from within, not from external sources. This principle, my friends, is like a tranquil lake nestled in the heart of a bustling city. It's a serene sanctuary, untouched by the chaos and clamor of the outside world. Inner peace is the calm confidence that stems from understanding and accepting oneself, free from the tumultuous tides of doubt and insecurity. It's the quiet strength that allows us to navigate life's choppy waters with grace and resilience. Imagine you're a tree standing tall amidst a raging storm. The wind may howl, the rain may pour, but you remain unshaken. Why? Because your roots are deeply intertwined with the earth, drawing strength from within. That's inner peace. It's not about avoiding life's storms, but learning to dance in the rain. It's about maintaining your equilibrium no matter how turbulent the seas. Inner peace is a fortress that protects us from life's storms. The sixth principle is virtue. Virtue is about doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It's the moral compass guiding our actions, the voice inside our heads whispering the path to take. Now, you might think, I'm virtuous, I do good things. But virtue isn't just about the big heroic acts. It's about the small everyday choices that define who we are. Think about it. It's about returning the extra change the cashier mistakenly gave you. It's about picking up trash when you think nobody would notice. It's about standing up for someone who can't stand up for themselves. These little acts of virtue shape our character and ultimately our destiny. Virtue is a commitment to personal integrity. It's about aligning your actions with your beliefs, even when the going gets tough. And remember, it's not about being perfect, but about striving towards betterment, one step at a time. Virtue is the backbone of a fulfilling and meaningful life. The seventh principle is wisdom. Wisdom comes from learning, understanding, and applying knowledge. Now, what does it mean to be wise? It's about more than just knowing facts. It's about understanding the deeper implications and meanings behind those facts. It's about discerning right from wrong, good from bad, and acting accordingly. Wisdom is the ability to use your knowledge and experience to make good decisions and judgments. It's about being able to think critically, to question, and to seek truth. Wisdom allows us to navigate the complexities of life with grace and integrity. But remember, wisdom is not something you're born with. It's something you cultivate over time. It comes from learning from your mistakes, from listening to others, from seeking out new experiences and perspectives. It's a lifelong journey, and every step you take on this path can enrich your life immeasurably. Wisdom is the guiding light that can lead us to happiness and fulfillment. The eighth and final principle is resilience. Resilience is our ability to bounce back from adversity. Picture resilience as a rubber band. When pulled and stretched, it has the capacity to return to its original shape. Just like this rubber band, we too can return to our original state after facing life's challenges. Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties or pretending they don't exist. It's about facing them head-on, learning from them, and emerging stronger. It's about understanding that it's okay to fall, as long as we pick ourselves up each time. It's about transforming our wounds into wisdom and our struggles into strength. Think about the greatest people you know. What makes them stand out? It's their resilience, their ability to face adversity, and their unwavering determination to rise again and again. So remember, life's challenges are not meant to break you, but to make you. Resilience is the key to turning failures into stepping stones to success. Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's a way of life. We've journeyed together through the 8 Stoic principles, each a pillar supporting a fulfilling and peaceful existence. Control, the first principle, reminds us to focus on what we can change and let go of what we can't. Acceptance, the second, encourages us to embrace life as it is, not as we wish it to be. The third principle, perspective, teaches us to see things from all angles, to understand before we judge. Objective judgment, the fourth principle, urges us to remain impartial, to see people and situations without the cloud of our biases. The fifth principle, inner peace, is the oasis of calm within us, undisturbed by the storms of life. Virtue, the sixth principle, is the moral compass guiding our actions. Wisdom, the seventh principle, is the pursuit of knowledge and understanding, the hunger to learn and grow. And resilience, the final principle, strengthens us to endure hardship and adversity with grace. These principles aren't just abstract concepts. They're tools for a fulfilling life, keys to unlock your potential. They're the stepping stones on your path to a better you. So, if you're keen to keep exploring, to keep learning, to keep growing, then subscribe to this channel. We're here to share, to inspire, and to guide you on your journey. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who could benefit from it. Thank you for watching, and remember, you have the power to change your life with Stoicism.